Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video today here on Codename Pizza. And yes, the title of the video is correct. I have played Black Ops 7 Zombies. Last week I flew to California to go and visit Treyarch, and that's where I got to play the brand new iteration of the Call of Duty franchise, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I got to play multiplayer, I got to play zombies, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down everything that we are currently allowed to tell you about the game. What I mean by that is when we go to Treyarch, we get placed inside of a theater style room where we have a massive presentation. We got spoken to about the game and all its features for around an hour and 30 minutes, and then after that we went to go and play the game. In this video I am only allowed to tell you about the stuff we got told in the theater. There'll be a brand new video at the start of September where we can talk about everything in game that we got to experience. But with all that aside, I still have a massive amount of stuff to tell you about Black Ops 7 Zombies, so sit back, relax, and here we go. Let's talk about the brand new iteration of zombies that we're going to be playing for the next year come November. And also, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, actually, do subscribe. Let's see if we can try and push for 1 million this year. So at the end of Black Ops 6 Zombies, in the ending cutscene to Reckoning, we saw that our main Black Ops 6 Zombies crew, Maya, Great, Carver, and Weaver, got swept into the dark ether. Treyarch said at this event that means that going into Black Ops 7, we're actually going to be going to some of the coolest places that we've ever experienced inside of Zombies. And they also said that we're going to be experiencing things in Black Ops 7 Zombies that we've never experienced before. Now let me tell you before we go any further that Gobblegums are 100% confirmed inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. And even better news for everyone that loves Black Ops 6, all of our current Gobblegums in Black Ops 6 are going to be carried over to Black Ops 7. So everything inside of your invent you will be able to have day one on Black Ops 7. So let's say, for example, you have 5 Perkaholics on your Black Ops 6 account, they will be there ready for you at the launch of Black Ops 7. So we're going to be talking about something else that we saw inside of that cutscene at the end of Reckoning, which is our brand new Zombies crew, or the new version of our old crew: Edward Richtofen, Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belinsky, and Takeo Musaki. So Treyarch said that the new version of our iconic crew from the foundation of Zombies itself is a third iteration of that crew. They said that everything that happened before this is completely canon to the story. So our Primus crew, our Ultimus crew, World at War through the end of BO4, completely canon, and they are not taking anything away from that by making this crew again with this third iteration going inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies, which is set inside of the dark ether. They also said that what's interesting that's going to be going on inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies is that we don't actually know that much about this iteration of the crew that we're going to be playing with inside of the dark ether. Treyarch said that we know the Black Ops 6 crew very, very well already: Maya, Carver, Gray, and Weaver. And in this game, we're now going to have 8 zombie operators, meaning just like Black Ops 6 Zombies, if we play as these characters, we're going to be having more dialogue that's specific to that Zombies map. More story elements will be told if you play as those 8 characters. And one thing that's really, really interesting that Treyarch said is that these characters can interact with each other in ways that we've not seen since Black Ops 4's Alpha Omega, where you could be playing as this brand new iteration of Richtofen, but you could also have someone on your team playing as Black Ops 6's Maya, and they will have conversations with each other that you wouldn't get from anyone else. It's going to mean there's a lot of dialogue inside of this game. It also means we're going to have a lot of mystery inside of our conversations, as well as a lot of secrets that are going to be told throughout our seasons, playing as both sets of characters interacting with each other. And it's going to be so important as we play Black Ops 7 Zombies that we do have interchangeable operating teams. So like I said, Richtofen and Maya to have these conversations, and the main reason is to try and figure out why this brand new iteration of our crew even exists and why they are even there. And that story is going to be told throughout the entirety of the seasons of Black Ops 7. So let's talk about the map, Transit 2.0. The map isn't actually called that, and we do know the name of the map, but as of right now, they said we're not allowed to tell anyone the name of the map, so let's just call it Transit. This will be the biggest Zombies map ever. Now, we've been told this multiple times throughout the franchise, but genuinely, this is the biggest map ever. Treyarch also said in regards to that comment, the biggest Zombies map ever, it's not just in size, but also in intent. We'll come back to that in a little bit. So Treyarch said that Black Ops 7 is a complete direct sequel to Black Ops 2. But in terms of zombies, in terms of our Dark Ether storyline, that doesn't really work. So that's why they decided to look at something iconic from Black Ops 2, such as Transit, which would have been incredible incredible if everything inside of Transit would have been originally what they wanted to do and take that to the next level. So a massive difference from Black Ops 2's Transit going over to Black Ops 7's Transit is we've now got our second ever Wonder Vehicle added to the franchise. The last time we saw a Wonder Vehicle was the bike that we saw on MWZ, and now we're going to be getting our second iteration of this Wonder Vehicle on this brand new Zombies map. The Wonder Vehicle is a Jeep-like vehicle, and it's got 3 abomination heads on the front of the car. It's also got a mounted turret on the top of the car as well that looks like it's firing out DG2 bullets, like literal electricity, which looks very, very cool. Treyarch said, "You're going to need the Wonder Vehicle to navigate and get through the giant launch map." And we'll touch a little bit more on that Wonder Vehicle in a second. Treyarch also said that they can't think of a better map that expresses the dark ether and the experiences that we're going to be having this year than a brand new version of Transit. They said it's basically a Bermuda Triangle type map, featuring unique various locations from different time periods, each with their own unique story. And apparently what excites the Treyarch team the most is bringing back the idea that it's better to stick together while playing this map than splitting apart. They said that Transit did a great job of that, especially with the bus system, and you'll definitely need to make that decision to stick together to survive longer on this launch map, and that's where the Wonder Vehicle is going to be really, really important. You need to decide as a team where you want to go next, and then you move to that destination on that Wonder Vehicle. Treyarch also mentioned that the Wonder Vehicle isn't the only way to traverse this map. There's actually multiple ways to get around the Transit map, and things that we can unlock to traverse around the map too. The image that we saw of the Wonder Vehicle itself also seems to have a brand new zombie type on there as well. So let's talk a little bit more about Transit itself on Black Ops 7. Like I said, not going to be called Transit, but we're going to find that out eventually. An image we saw actually showed the entirety of the Transit map from a bird's eye view, and it looked like there were 6 main locations to this map. So on the original Transit, we had 5 locations. We had Bus Depot, we had Diner, we had Farm, we had the Power, and we also had Town, as well as a little Nagda and Toten thrown in there as well. But on this, it looks like there's 6 main areas of the map, and they're all being connected by roads. The areas that I could personally make out from this image seem to be Farm, Diner, and the original Power location where we saw the Avogadro back on Black Ops 2. Even though on this Black Ops 7 version, the area of the Power seems to be much, much bigger. So Treyarch went on to say that in between each of these mainstream locations, you have roads connecting them all. And what makes those roads interesting is that they live outside of the rules of round-based zombies. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but potentially it could mean that rounds don't exist when you're inside those areas. You could kill 1,000,000 zombies and not progress in rounds. Once again, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it sounds like to me. They said that there will be some fog that rolls in, but you will absolutely be able to see. Treyarch showed us this crazy technology that they brought into Black Ops 7 in terms of visuals, and it's mind-blowing. They've basically created a whole new system where you're able to see through objects, as well as different graphical things that just blew my mind, such as sparks and fire. All looks incredible in Black Ops 7. So in terms of the fog itself, you know it's going to look next level, and it's not going to be the really annoying fog that we had on Black Ops 2. Treyarch also went on to say that on these roads that are linking up the main areas, there will be secrets to discover. There will definitely be an increased threat inside of these areas, and you as the player will absolutely feel the pressure of being in there. And those areas aren't exactly areas that you want to stay in for too long. They said that each of these roads are all unique and different areas that are full of personality and showing different elements of. And each of these roads are also different time periods too. Now that sounds crazy. That sounds like some of these roads could be like 1940s inspired, like a Shadows of Evil road. And then we might have a futuristic road with crazy technology on. So another thing that we're going to be talking about now is going to be 2 launch maps. We've got our main, massive, biggest zombies map ever, Transit 2.0, and then we have another map on launch as well. And this is because we have the return this year of survival maps. And our survival map that we get on launch of Black Ops 7 is going to be Farm. Treyarch said that the idea of taking smaller locations from our launch map and making them a standalone map is something that they've wanted to do for a while. They said that something they found so successful on Black Ops 6 was looking at Liberty Falls and how accessing absolutely everything you need to get to high rounds was on that tiny map and able for you to do camo grinds. Treyarch saw this. Treyarch saw that the community loved doing camo grinds on Liberty Falls and thought this would be an amazing time to bring over survival maps back from Black Ops 2 to allow you to have that smaller map experience to try and do camo grinds and get over to high rounds fast. They said that survival maps also seemed like an incredibly good complement to the very large, vast launch map. Treyarch said that also what makes these survival maps so cool is that some of these survival maps are going to be really deep into the game. And what they mean by that is some of these survival maps are going to be in locations that are really far into the map itself. So people that don't necessarily have the time or the skill to get through a massive map will be able to play and enjoy these areas as much as anyone that does have that time and skill. Kind of like fast forwarding your way through, you know what I mean? They also said that there's going to be absolutely no main quest in these areas and everything is there for you to get to high rounds and survive for as long as possible. They are purely survival maps. And Treyarch will also be releasing new survival maps throughout the seasons of Black Ops 7 as well. Now, another massive thing that's coming back for Black Ops 7 and Black Ops 7 Zombies. We've already spoken about a launch map. We've spoken about a survival map. Let's talk about a third thing. Let's talk about Dead Ops Arcade 4, a massive staple in the franchise. If you don't know what Dead Ops Arcade is, it's essentially a game within a game. It started out in Black Ops 1. We saw it again inside of Black Ops 3, then in Cold War, and now the fourth rendition of this will be inside of Black Ops 7 on launch. Kevin Drew, the lead director of Zombies, said that it's a twin sticks arcade action-packed shooter, taking elements from all Zombies maps. And with this version of Dead Ops Arcade, it's bursting with content, to the point where we had to make sure that we talk about it now and release it with Black Ops 7. Kevin Drew also mentioned that you could literally look at Dead Ops Arcade 4 as its own game. It also supports global progression, so no matter where you are playing in Black Ops 7, whether it's Zombies, multiplayer campaign, or of course Dead Ops Arcade 4, you are still ranking up and you're still working towards prestige. You're still ranking up weapon levels. You're still unlocking items and you are still unlocking camos, as well as much more. As well as this, there was also a brand new cutscene that we got to watch. I would assume they've showed this at Gamescom, but obviously I have to make this video before Gamescom. But just to give you a lowdown, in this cutscene, it's kind of an additional cutscene from the Reckoning ending, where you have our full 8 playable characters of Black Ops 7, and then a brand new enemy or person walks out with heavy boots and chains. It kind of sounds like the Warden from Mob of the Dead, but who knows? And there it is. That is the full lowdown of everything that I can talk to you about as of right now. There will be a massive Zombies drop in early September, which is going to be giving us a greater look at Black Ops 7 Zombies and all of the content that will be available on launch of Black Ops 7 and Black Ops 7 Zombies as well. There you go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this breakdown. If you have, please make sure that you absolutely smash the like button right now. Support the channel. Subscribe if you are brand new, and I will see you in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.